Hi, my name's Mel, and I'm so glad you could make it to this short video about the Christmas lights and markets in London in 2025. So, on with the video. A really good place to start your Christmas trip is Covent Garden, and this year the lights were switched on the 12th of November. It has a big 55-foot Christmas tree, decorative bell decorations all over the inner hall, and over 300,000 lights across the piazza and surrounding streets. And aside from the street performers, it has a lovely festive atmosphere, market-style shops, cafes, and it's just perfect if you want a bit more than sightseeing. On to Leicester Square, which, if I'm honest, can be a bit soulless for the rest of the year. But at Christmas time, the market turns Leicester Square in central London into a Christmas village with many Alpine-style wooden huts selling seasonal treats, handcrafted gifts, ornaments, and festive souvenirs. As you can see, this was a rather rainy night when we were there, but nonetheless, it was very beautiful, very festive, although a bit crowded. This year, there's a skating rink in the centre, Skate Leicester Square. So beyond the shopping and browsing, you get to skate. Although, a bit of advice for you, especially as it can be rainy. So if you feel yourself falling, best to try and avoid the puddles. In fact, the most famous outdoor skating rink set up over Christmas time is at Somerset House. It's been going for more than 25 years and is set amongst some of the finest Georgian architecture you're going to find anywhere in London. Although being outdoors, again, it can get wet if it rains. The lights in London range from the traditional here on Irvine Street to somewhat more unusual. Here we see the new building at Centre Point near Tottenham Court Tube. And this is a permanent art installation, Outernet Arts, and at this time of year, the displays switch to winter scenes. This one I think is called Winter Palace. London's official Christmas tree, though, gets set up in Trafalgar Square, where there's also another Christmas market. And this set amongst the beautiful surroundings of the square with the National Gallery behind. Unfortunately, the tree doesn't get lit up, doesn't get erected this year until the 4th of December, so before our visit. Oh, but a tip for you. If you are in Trafalgar Square, earlier on, because it closes at 7, St. Martin's in the Field over there, in the crypt, is a very nice cafe. Good for a cup of tea, coffee, whatever. In previous years, Harrods has put on some pretty spectacular Christmas displays, as have many of the big stores. But this year when we were there wasn't much to be seen outside. Maybe they hadn't got round to it. Liberty's, though, is putting on a good show here, as has Hamley's in Regent Street. King Charles's favourite store is rumoured to be Fortnum & Mason's. And this year it's displaying an advent calendar in its windows on the front. And in fact, lots of the stores put on spectacular Christmas displays in the windows, and they form sort of part of the lights that you can see as you walk around London. The most famous street for lights in London is probably, though, Regent Street. And this year, the Spirit of Christmas lights were switched on from about the 6th of November 2025, stretching through into January. The display features, as you can see, illuminated angel figures suspended over the street. Very atmospheric and a classic London shot. A visit here is easy to combine with neighbouring areas like St. James and Piccadilly. One of the things you can do to see the lights is to get an open-top bus tour, and you can see that over to our right. But do bear in mind that whilst I'm sure you will get an incredible view, you'll have noticed we've left the bus behind us. It will get stuck in London traffic, which is very heavy, because people are waiting to see the lights. But the final thing to note about London and Christmas lights are they're everywhere. This is Sloane Square. We went there to get off and walk down to Battersea. And as you can see, Battersea unexpectedly also had its own set of Christmas lights and a Christmas market, along with, yes, you guessed it, another outdoor skating rink. And that marks the end of our journey through London's Christmas lights. So as ever, if you could like, share and subscribe, I would be eternally grateful. Thanks and goodbye.